Who needs amnesty now?
Pushing things.
Don't start with that again. Reed can crunch his number on.
Sometimes you have to do the wrong thing at the right time to save everything that matters.
Nothing can justify what you're doing. Nothing on... What's that sound, Stark? Don't move a muscle or...
Don't worry. Not gonna move.
Damn it. Cable, we had Stark cornered, but he got away. You need to read on his position.
Negative, but we think close might have recovered enough to...
Fine. Get anyone who's seriously wounded to his location for evac. Everyone else stays. We're finishing this. I'll meet up with you in a bit. I'm not done with Stark yet.
Cap, we can't risk you getting captured.
Not discussing it, Cable. Got your orders. What are you waiting for? Get the cloak and make sure the wounded get out safely. I'll stabilize the bombs and toss them to you. Then you dispose of them. Oh, and keep those two busy, would you? Lead away, Fury. If you suffer, there'll be hell to pay. Look, they're up to something. Let me sort out the details later.
Heads up, grab that thing and get rid of it.
back in the land of the living. Where am I? What the hell happened?
You're in a secret shield base that only I know about. Well, I guess now you know about it too. You guys did a good job of buying me time to defuse those bombs. I got most of them. But not all.
When you healed up, I tried to put started on what happened.
Come on, Tony. I'm telling you, those mind control criminals of yours were completely out of control. They're the ones who rigged the explosions. I tried to...
And I'm telling you, it's impossible. Our records show the villains were accounted for the entire time.
Someone hijacked them. I saw it myself.
I don't know what your angle is this time, old man. And frankly, I don't care. I got a war to win. Either help me do that or get out of the way.
Well, things didn't go much better with old wingtips either.
Sorry, Fury. You've got no evidence. And I need more than your word these days.
Besides, if Stark's attack dogs really are turning on him and S.H.I.E.L.D., so much the better. Serve them right.
They can deny it all they want, but something big is going down. Maybe even bigger than this civil war you're all having so much fun with. Someone out there's trying to take advantage of the situation. Maybe by now I could have figured out who if I hadn't been too busy playing nursemaid to you grunts.
You owe me.
And since you're all presumed dead by both sides, you're the perfect little group to check out of this war, at least for a bit, to help me figure this thing out. You with me?
All right, Fury. We're in.
Remember, we're the only ones ready to figure out who's behind this. Meet me at the briefing station when you're ready for action.
Hey, how's it going? Sure, I'm sure. I didn't want no part of it to start with. I eventually got roped into choosing a side, but I should have stuck with my gut. I ain't saying that, but fighting other heroes and old friends? I hope that stuff is gonna stay in the rearview mirror. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I know the guy can be a bit shady, but his heart's always in the right place. You could look at it that way, I suppose. But he had a lot of help, and even if it is his mess, at least he's trying to clean it up. Anyway, I can't jaw with you the whole day.
What do you want? I'm busy. can't. Apart from knowing that your friend Colonel Fury can be very persuasive. I am at your disposal until this mystery is solved. Ah, threats. The ideal way to motivate a great mind, eh? Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom. He is a scientific genius and is incredibly resourceful. His quest for power could take him in any number of directions. Now, please, I must return to my work. Goodbye.
Chemical fallout from...
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control grid. Unfortunately, their signal is highly encrypted. It could take years to break their code and directly access their servers.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. While they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
S.H.I.E.L.D. should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and up... those network logs.
Attention SHIELD personnel, this is Commander Hill. Any superhumans not accompanied by Iron Man will be detained by any means necessary.
More case? You are a good man. Take them down.
Motley fools!
Rogue superhumans running loose in the west cell block. Contain them.
I am ready.
We're stopping you.
Cap strike team's already crossed into the negative zone. That means you're the only targets Hill's got left on this side.
I thought we finished you off at the chemical plant. You're welcome to try. Bring him down!
guard this door. No one gets through, understand? And keep an eye on these nanite-controlled prisoners.
Okay.
The computer with the data we need is in that holding chamber, but the area's sealed. You'll have to get the access card from Hill.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly. Damn it, they're like fish in a barrel. Cut them down! Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field.
That's what you might call basic cable.
Keep them away from the force field generator. Stay on them. You traitors should have stayed underground.
I didn't sign up for this. She's going for her chopper.
Fine, take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal waiting to stop you. Don't bother with more lies. Just get out of my face.
Ain't she a sweetheart? Now go get that data.
Anyone who's still standing, get to the portal. Rogue Supers just stole my access key. Cut them off!
Don't worry, Hill. I'll stop them.
All before Magneto.
Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling, and monitoring disabled.
Not so fast. I've got my orders. Now here's one for you. Get the hell out!
I'm gonna need a breather soon.
You won't get past me. You won't!
send their logs to us for analysis.
We got the transmission, and Tinker's done a quick analysis on the data. Doesn't look good.
We were concerned that an unknown megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling. There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence. A neural net whose intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override S.H.I.E.L.D. control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material. One that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
Ugh. Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross over. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted. This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can activate the portal for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time to book. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. I expect you to remember why we're here and what's at stake. Don't flake out on me now. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
What the hell? Smash the portal!
need support.
Personnel, this is Nanite Control. Contain those rogue heroes. We're gonna bring another Nanite agent online to assist
you. Sounds like they're prepping someone for nanite injection. Try to stop them before they use up that pure sample we're after.
You got good taste.
Security's pretty light up here. Everyone must be focused on the main fight. Now, let me see if I can open a path for you. There, got it. Hurry up and get that sample.
I don't care if he hasn't been fully prepped. We need Equinox online to defend the lab.
I'm gonna need a breather soon.
Protocol and take direct control ASAP. Should have this freak on the leash any second. Done. I'm hoping for another chance at these rebels. Kinda light them up.
He's gonna kick them with a pure sample. I'll find you another one.
I hear ya.
The other side of the labs. You can grab a pure sample there.
These claws ain't just for show. Think of the scars as souvenirs. Things are getting hazy. Chance to heal. I got my limits, bub. If anybody asks, tell them Wolverine did this to you.
Now, overload the decontamination field.
I can't disable that thing remotely. Find a way around. See if you can shut it off.
Stay down or risk my full wrath. Need assistance.
That cleared your way. You can head for the sample now.
You'll have to stop those tapes yourself. We can't get another Nanite agent online in time.
We're the same for you right here. Keep it up. I'll carve my initials into you. I've got an unbreakable skeleton. Bet you don't.
Pure sample from that machine. Good work, team. You should be clear to head back to the portal.
gonna stop you. They're all too busy partying it up in the cell blocks.
We'll never reach the jail cells at this rate.
Are those the conduits we saw in the schematics?
Yeah, the only exposed power cables for both the main systems and the backups.
Those get cut, and all the cells open up? Including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s remote control super criminals?
You got it. But the released prisoners might give S.H.I.E.L.D. more than they can handle, at least for a few minutes. Could help cover our escape.
Control, watch what you're doing to those prisoners. They just... Damn it, Swanson! Get those prisoners attacking the right targets!
We're trying, sir, but they're not responding. The inhibitor transmissions aren't having any effect.
Then swipe their nanochains! Shut them down, now!
No effect, Mr. Stark. The villains are completely out of control.
You don't say.
Looks like Fury was right about your nanite-injected slaves.
We had it under control until you busted in here and released them all.
Gentlemen, I suggest we focus on getting our people out of here alive.
Damn it! This is exactly what we were worried about. The nanite agents are free and they're showing hive mind behavior. Great. Looks like the power surge knocked out the portal. We'll need it to get our people out of here. Take that lift to rendezvous with Cap and Iron Man. You explain the situation to them while I try to figure a way to jumpstart that portal. Where did you... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, we need your help. Something's gone wrong with S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control system. I don't appreciate the sarcasm. You ducked out while we kept the cause alive.
Steve, we don't have time to go over this. It's going to take teamwork to get everyone out in one piece.
You're right. But this portal's offline. We're going to need to fight for the escaped inmates to get power flowing to it again.
It won't be easy. They've hijacked the wireless network we set up for them, and are somehow using it to make themselves nearly invulnerable.
And you do? Okay, you're elected. Get power restored ASAP.
Go to the top of the cell blocks to access the power conduits. Cap and I can hold this portal as a rally point. If you're able to rescue anyone along the way, send them back here.
And I'm sorry about what I said before. You and Fury were fighting this threat while the rest of us were just fighting each other. I only hope it's not too late. Sounds like those two come to their senses. About time. Guess I'll switch us over to their radio frequency.
Hero, is that you?
In the flesh, Stark. That ain't a figure of speech.
I hate to say it, man, but you were right. We should have listened.
We're just lucky you and your team know this counting ticket. The nanite link is letting them share power somehow. Be careful out there.
More where that came from, bub. Even I got my limits, bub. I've got it. Looks like you don't.
Stark, any idea how we can deal with this power sharing?
Target the ones in orange. They're the power level superhumans. Beyond that, I have no idea what to say.
Told you I'm the best there is. Things are getting hazy. Majestic.
Soul is prevented. Tell your hive mind that storm is not to be fighting. You deal with one who is called a goddess.
Just be glad you ain't in pieces. That's gonna leave a scar.
These linked powers are no joke. We need the portal online so we can get our people out of here.
I can't disable those things from here. Should be some panels you could trigger to help clear your way.
Cage here. Area's clear. I'm headed to the portal. Ran into
some Wolverine did this to you.
Thanks. Those freaks meant business. I'm gonna go help Cap at the portal.
Get that pure nanite sample they left. Never hurts to have a spare. Go back and grab that sample before you head up. Fury, the prisoners are taking our people alive. Any idea what they're trying to do? They share one mind. They want to add more and more people to their group. They'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
And if they get back to Earth?
We can't let that happen, Stark. No matter what. Oh, great. Now the prison bots come back online. Sit tight. I'll open an exit.
Guess you didn't expect the Ace. Hands off the jacket, mon ami.
Stubborn piece of... There. Field should be down now.
I can do the talking and the fighting, mon ami.
me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them! I can't get out of this thing while it's energized!
Old Remy's luck is running out. You a gambling man? I'm gonna need a breather soon.
Good job getting Firestar out. Send her our way. You'll have to get down to the lower level to restore power. There's a lift nearby. A few energy cores were displaced earlier. If you move them back into position, Fury should be able to restore power. One more should do. That did it. Energizing the portal now. We're getting everyone out now. Get back to the portal.
I think so. It's all over the bottom about it. You're looking a bit poorly. Nice try, mate.
I don't think your plan is full damage when I mean.
'Cause
decisive and fast. I can't bring those turrets down. You'll have to fight past them. Biggie. Reviving each other somehow. Not good.
Well. I could use some help.
Ready to move out.
You got some good taste.
We can't win this fight. We need another option. Well, there is a self-destruct. But redenied.
Ready
we can't. Some good people are still unaccounted for.
Cap, it's our only chance to keep this from spreading to Earth. Send me the codes, Tony. I can trigger the destruction sequence from here, then meet you at the portal.
I'm in a mood today. It's fun being underestimated.
Heads up! Moonstone's back in action!
Le Mouton Roulette!
This is Nick Fury to all friendly forces. We're gonna blow this place to Kingdom Come. Get your butts to the portal double time.
We're playing for keeps. Come on, we need your help.
If we clear this area, Fury can trigger the destruct sequence and follow us out.
Watch it. Diamondback's joining in. What's the game? I'm gonna need a breather soon. Fury. Is that self-destruct set?
Hey, I didn't start this, all right? Just hang in there.
Heads up, it's Moonstone. Backed off for a moment, Fury. Can you trigger this destruct sequence or not?
Close enough. Get through the portal and make sure only the good guys come through.
Tell that to the rest of the hive mind.
Get going. I'll be right behind you.
Was Fury behind you?
Closed off from the other side.
What do you think it means? Did Fury
Step
detonate?
to one side, Captain. You and your friends here are under arrest.
For Pete's sake, Hill, these people need medical attention.
He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the President. The SRA dictates that these unregistered...
We're giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority. At least until we figure out what just happened. If you have a problem with that, Commander Hill, you're going to have to take it up with all of us.
Get the medics down here.
So many lives apparently lost. And yet lost so that many more lives might be saved. We may not know the true fate of Nicholas Fury, but we do know he showed his willingness to sacrifice himself on behalf of us all. For him, and for the rest of the missing and presumed deceased, we ask Almighty God to watch over their souls. Amen.
I've got to hand it to Fury. I'm not sure we ever would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
The man knew what was at stake. That's why he showed us this place. Too bad he had to die before the rest of you paid attention to him.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy that Fury and the others are dead. Not yet. We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can we be sure what really happened?
Tony and I have already been over this a dozen times. We can't be sure. Not without a working portal to the negative zone. And that will take us weeks to bring online.
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery?
Yes. But we do have some evidence of Fury's success. I've been monitoring, and there's still no sign of the nanite collective signals here on Earth. It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped. I was hoping his research would corroborate my own. Still, I believe I can use this scanner to confirm that the nanites haven't... Oh no.
What is it?
Nanite control signals. Hundreds. Maybe thousands of them.
Fury failed?
We all failed. We lost our way.
And now the world pays the price.
We're facing what looks like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP. Hello, what can I do for you? Of course. But it's shameful that it took a global threat to bring us back together. I'm not so sure about that. As I understand it, anyone can be brought into that collective, including us. It was a calculated risk I took in a desperate moment. Nothing like this, I assure you. I thought the escaped convicts would create enough chaos to help us get our people out of there. In any case, there's a lot to do.
All right, Stark. I'm with you, so I'm assuming you made it through the portal. I'll leave this log just in case, well,